Well, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. The end of the year seems to come faster each year. I remember standing here last year thinking, you know, and it's been like a blink of an eye, hasn't it, this year? It's like, phew. So, wow. So last gathering of the year, and thank you all for, you know, there's so much that happens this time of year, and so thank you for saying yes to being here, and there's so many more places you could have been, so appreciate you being here, and it will be a wonderful afternoon. We have amazing music from some brilliant, amazing, awesome, what else can we say about these guys? Incredible, beautiful, inspiring people. Do you want to stand up, Lindsay, Luke, and Dan? Take a bow. So very grateful for these three and their dedication to their music and to the center and to sharing their music with all of us. So really grateful. And I have a very special guest of honor here tonight, my husband Stan. And we also have two wonderful, I don't even want to call them guests, family members here from the U.S., so Robin and Rick. So welcome. And I'm going to invite Robin to come up, and she's going to do the opening invocation. Robin, come on up.
Okay, so what Laurie did, I'm a practitioner from the Center for Spiritual Living in Carlsbad, well, actually in Encinitas in California. So if you'd just like to close your eyes, first of all, and just take a really, really nice, big, cleansing breath and feel yourself being present right here, right now. As I know that with a wonderfully joyful and full heart, that God, the living Spirit Almighty, is here present, infinite and eternal, and moving in as and through each one of us in this beautiful place, and giving us this opportunity to come together as part of a spiritual community which is filled with love and filled with peace. So I bless this gathering today, this afternoon, and just know that it's divinely guided, that the words of Laurie and the words of the songs and the beautiful atmosphere that's created through the singing, that it is all perfect and divinely guided. And therefore I say thank you, and it's a great blessing, and so it is.
So it is.
Take a big breath. And just close your eyes for a moment again. And put everything down. Feel your feet on the earth. Feel your feet connected. Feel your body supported. And just connect right to this moment, to your breath, to letting everything go that took place before this moment. Letting go of all the busyness in the mind and the to-do list. And just open yourself up to this moment and to all the blessings and possibilities and love and light in this moment. Feel your breath healing every part of you, revitalizing you. And if you're feeling tired, fill yourself up with wonderful energy and light. And let your breath be full so you can feel that breath moving all the way through you. Just ask inside yourself, what would you like out of this afternoon for you? what's your intention? What is your, something that you would like for yourself in this moment? And just see if anything comes into your consciousness. And if not, just be open for whatever is for your highest. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. It's good just to stop and get present in this moment, isn't it? So I'm going to do a little short ritual talk, whatever it unfolds to be, and then we're going to bring Lindsay and Luke up to do their set to start with. I find that at the end of the year, there's always a process that I like to do, and that is to release the year and look at what we want to create for the new year. And this year I kind of said, is there a new message? What else would I like to share? And what came really strong this time was about, are we feeding our soul? What are we doing, and what have we done this year to nurture our soul, to take care of our spirit, to do things that we love, that brings us joy. And so that's what I want to talk about. But I want to start with this beautiful quote. This is from someone named Asha Tyson. She says, "Your journey has molded you for your greater good, and it was exactly what it needed to be. Do not think you have lost time. It took each and every situation you have encountered to bring you to the now. And now is right on time." Isn't that cool? So everything that took place up until now has all been perfect. And we talk a lot about that in here. Isn't that right? And just being able to be okay with wherever we are. And so I want to talk about, what does it mean to feed our soul? What does it mean? You can call out. What does it mean to you what kind of things do you do to feed your soul? What does it mean to feed your soul? Anybody?
Good thoughts.
Good books.
Thoughts.
Good thoughts. Yep.
Meditate.
Prayer.
Nature.
Yoga.
Lunch near the river. Lunch near the river.
I
Erica?
try to not rush in the midst of everything rushing around you,
So slowing down.
and take time and just think, okay, we've got plenty of time to do this or that.
Anybody else? Music. Singing.
Daily practice of gratitude.
Yep. Daily practice of gratitude.
My cat. My mother.
Animals, don't they? Yeah.
Totally.
So Ernest Holmes says, the divine plan is one of freedom. The inherent nature of man or woman is ever seeking to express itself in terms of freedom, because freedom is the birthright of every living soul. And so the more we can do things that feed our soul, we feel freer. It's our birthright to do things that make us happy, that help us to feel good. And sometimes we think that that's not okay. And that really is what feeds us and what nurtures us. So close your eyes for a moment. Uncross everything. Breathe nice and deep. And just bring your mind back from the beginning of this year. So the beginning of this year, 2013, and let your mind just go from month to month, so beginning of the year, January, and just look back over this year. And let the things that have fed your soul pop into your mind. So the things you've done this year that have really nurtured you, that have really fed you, that have really supported you. Just let those things come into your awareness. Breathe them in. Maybe it's being in nature or petting your cat or your dog or just playing beautiful music, whatever it is. Just become aware of the things you've done this year that have really nurtured you, nurtured your soul, your heart, your being, that help you to feel good. That bring you that inner happiness, that inner peace. And then think about what you want to do for next year that's going to feed your soul. So what's your intention for next year for yourself? Maybe more of what you've done this year, or maybe something different. So rather than looking at what the goals are, look at what are you going to put in place in your life that next year will help you feed your soul more often, look after you, your being, create more inner peace, inner joy. And then imagine yourself doing those things. So in your mind, you can feel the feeling of it, see the picture. Imagine yourself doing those things in this new year, creating these things in your life that are going to really help nurture your spirit, your soul, your being. And get that feeling inside of you. So what that feels like to be creating a life that really supports you fully. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes.